27-yard touchdown reception.
The week, 1st and 10. Stanford and T. He's got him for a touchdown! Galladay! He beat Hayward! A 31-yard touchdown pass for the lead!
Dalvin Cook. That's what he can do. There he goes. Dalvin Cook. All the way in for a Viking touchdown.
Welcome back, Legendary Warriors. Here are your Week 2 results. The Sharks have claimed their next victim by once again devouring their opponent. This time led by quarterback Lamar Jackson. Jackson passed for 272 yards and 2 touchdowns on 24 completions. Jackson also rushed for an outstanding 120 yards. Speaking of rushing, Dalvin Cook had another great game, rushing for 154 yards and a touchdown, scoring 27.87 points for the Sharks. The Sharks 2 weeks in a row have scored the highest fantasy points of the week, beating the Lunatics 186.23 to 84.97.
In stride, OBJ. He comes back to MetLife and does this. How about it? Odell Beckham Jr. 89-yard touchdown. For him to do this.
No press man-to-man. It's a free release. And when you give one of the most explosive players in the NFL a free release into a zone with no contact, this is what you get. And it's one-on-one between OBJ and the safety. Good night.
Odell Beckham Jr. helped defend the Horde out of Snatch City by racking up 22.73 fantasy points. OBJ had 161 yards receiving and a touchdown on 10 targets. Also to help lead the way was Calvin Ridley, with 105 yards receiving and a touchdown on 10 targets. Although the Horde lost, I have to point out that Luke Kuechly went super and racked up 17 tackles, 9 assisted tackles, and a safety for 28 fantasy points. Snatch City is now 2-0, beating the Horde 162.45 to 144.95.
Snaps it at 1 on the play clock. Fires, caught for the touchdown. Nelson Aguilar.
Carson Wentz led the A-team to another win this weekend, throwing for 231 yards and a touchdown on 25 completions, also rushing for 1 touchdown. The A-team came out with a victory, even though no one else had a fucking touchdown on their team. But with the defensive players like John Johnson, Budda Baker, and Blake Martinez scoring the points that they scored, the A-team is now 2-0, beating the Kangaroos 128.85 to 86.03.
Fourth and 3. Meanwhile, they better get the snap here because the play clock is at 1. They do. Off they go. Catches may get the first and a lot more. Julio Jones out in front. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown. 54 yards on a 4th and 3.
Great job by Julio Jones and Sanu as well. But watch Matthews just overwhelm the corner on the outside and send Julio Jones on his way. Bold decision on the part of Dan Quinn. Great call on the part of Dirk Cutter. What a play by Jake Matthews and finished off by the superstar.
And with that F-bomb coming from the Eagles coach, Julio Jones came on top as the best wide receiver of the week, catching 106 yards and 2 touchdowns for 25.07 fantasy points. The Berserkers' defense brought destruction as well, with Joe Schobert and Thomas Davis both going super. Schobert with 13 tackles, 3 assisted tackles, and a forced fumble scoring 18 fantasy points. And Thomas Davis with 12 tackles and 6 assisted tackles, also for 18 fantasy points. The Berserkers beat the Red Sox 151.05 to 120.70.
He said, yeah, but we really love 33.
Yes, they do. A lot of time for Prescott. Gonna launch it. Going deep down the field. And it's caught for the touchdown! Devin Smith, the speedster out of Ohio State, the former Jet. Prescott gonna keep it all. What a zone read. Look at Dak Prescott with room to roll. Prescott still going down to the 20. 13 seconds ago, they do have one timeout left. Prescott got to throw it again, coming near side. He's got a touchdown. It's Jason Witten. Yard score. Here's Prescott on second down. And over the middle, it's caught for a touchdown, and it's Cooper for 6.
Dak Prescott led the way for the Apollos, throwing for 269 yards and 3 touchdowns on 26 attempts, earning the Apollos 37.35 fantasy points. Saquon Barkley had a great game, racking up 22.57 fantasy points on 107 yards rushing and 1 touchdown. This past weekend, the rookie wide receiver DK Metcalf received his first NFL career touchdown, helping the Apollos in their victory, beating the Savages 153.02 to 138.90. After 2 weeks of football, here are the rankings. The Sharks are at the top of the Sword Division at 2-0, followed by the Berserkers, Red Sox, and Lunatics at 1-1. And at the bottom with a record of 0-2 are the Kangaroos. In the Axe Division, Snatch City and the A-Team are sitting at the top at 2-0. The Apollos at 1-1, and the Horde and Savages with a record of 0-2. Here are the Week 3 matchups. The 2-0 Snatch City battle the 2-0 A-Team. The 2-0 Sharks battle the Savages. The Kangaroos battle the Berserkers. The Apollos battle the Horde. And the Red Sox battle the Lunatics. Good luck to everyone in Week 3 Legends of War Season 1.